Welcome back to the third and final segment of Rock Bottom with Zolile Makeleni. They say the darkest hour comes just before dawn. You don't have to give up. Whatever dream you have, whatever vision, whatever ambitions you have, you need to hang in there. There's still hope. There's light at the end of the tunnel. It needs you to just hang in there and have self-motivation. Push yourself, aspire more, expose yourself, put yourself in positions that allows even the helpers to come and acknowledge or identify what you're good at. I'm still with Takemore Mazuruse as he explains, as he takes us through his journey from Zaka to Harare to become an entrepreneur, a journalist, and a development worker. So, sir, take us now through the journey, your journey as an entrepreneur.
Yeah. So with experience in the industry, marketing, communications, journalism, development work, we felt it's important that we also start a brand of our own. So working with my wife, who is also a communications person, we then registered a company in 2014. So this is a brand development company, working with various brands, individuals, organizations, and corporates with a view to grow their brands and businesses. Like I said earlier on, sometimes people just go into business as a piecemeal. They just want to put food on the table. But we try to make them see the possibilities. That is, it is possible to rise beyond your current circumstances. How do you do that? Digital marketing, which is the new normal lately, the brand development, the PR work, all that we do with a view to grow brands.
Okay, so fine. I'll cut you there. Explain more on brand development. Probably, I'm as a socialite, I'd love to hear more. What do you mean when you say brand development?
Zolile, you are a socialite, you're a presenter, you're an actor, people know you. But then there is a lot that you can derive from your brand. How do you generate goodwill for your brand? How do you position yourself in the market with a view to attract more towards your business or towards your initiative? So what we do is we help them with the branding, from the logo designs, developing the payoff lines that gives them identity as a brand, the actual marketing, developing catchy adverts that speaks to the aspirations of the market that they want to service. We do that. So we start with brands from registration right to brand positioning in the market, because there are so many players, there are so many competitors, but how do you stand out as a service provider? That's what we do.
So in short, you are saying, Guti, I can turn my firm into fortune.
Into money, yeah.
I can turn my firm into money. So to whoever, an artist who's out there who's saying, okay, fine, I didn't know this is possible. What can you say to them?
We are open to engagement. They should professionalize. Is the approach that determines the outcome. If you approach it like it's a pastime, you won't derive much from it. But if you professionalize, you put the right structures in place, you develop the right strategies on how to grow yourself, then it's pretty possible to grow beyond your limitations. So there's potential, there's room at the top for every enterprise. All you need is the right development partners.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
I understand you're also into
food processing, yes.
Food processing.
Yeah.
How's been the journey?
We realize it's also important that we start a brand of our own, because if we develop other people's brands, we won't have the bragging rights. So Amanda Brands, we started in 2018, April. It focuses on organic food products like your peanut butter, nuts and raisins, or natural foods. We produce them locally under the Amanda Brands banner. So 1 year on, it has already won an award, CBZ Youth Entrepreneurship Award. It's also shortlisted for another ZNCC award this coming September, because we love brands, we develop brands. So it's a brand that is taking the market by storm. In spite of the limitations, we're still continuing to exert ourselves, market, and the results are coming. So the possibilities are too many as long as you believe in yourself, believe in your work, and you really push hard.
So after getting this corporate recognition from a guy from Zaka, how was the feeling? Did you see yourself getting such recognition nationwide? How was the feeling?
I think I see God in all this, because I never saw myself, becoming somebody who is worth mentioning. I continue to do a lot, even for community development. I even have a column in the local weekly, Community Builders with Takemore Mazuruse, where I get to highlight the work that other people are doing, with a view to inspire them to continue doing more and reaching out to as many marginalized communities. So I never saw myself, becoming a name. But I believe this is just the beginning, and there's a whole world to conquer.
Also, so there are columns that you write for local papers.
Yeah.
Highlighting on what other communities are doing. How is that? Can you say that is your calling into development work? Because I'm seeing a lot of development work in everything that you're doing.
Yeah.
Is your calling into development work?
I would say I'm a social entrepreneur, community builder. Whatever that I do, it is a slant on building communities. Even at the business that we run, we also try to capacitate the marginalized communities. Women, we bring them in, they help us with the peanut butter production so that they also fend for their families. Single women. So I would say I'm a community builder. My calling is really community development, but of course with a social enterprise slant. Whatever that I do in business has got a bearing on empowering communities. So that's me.
So in short, we can say you are Father Teresa if there's something of the sort. But all I'm just trying to simply say is we need youth, we need people like you in our generation. Because we're living a generation that is doomed to fail, like what everyone else is saying. But as much as we are living in a generation that is cursed like that, we are living in a generation that is everything at their fingertips. In a community full of unemployed youths, what would be your advice?
My advice is that it's not so much about what they can do for us, but what we can do to change our situations. We are so given to complaining. There are challenges, there are no opportunities, but we have tried to come up with a structure that allows young people to explore opportunities, share ideas, and grow together, which is why we spoke of the network that we have, Zimbabwe Network for Economic and Social Transformation. We are dealing with social challenges in communities, designing economic empowerment programs for young people so that they come together, share ideas, share experiences, and then you learn from the experiences of others to actually start and chart your own destiny. So possibilities are too many. You just need to believe in yourself, see the challenges, but also explore the opportunities. But we focus so much on the closed doors, the limitations, without actually looking at what opportunities we can actually ride on to self-actualize.
We live in a society that is so much afraid of failure and afraid of being judged. Like I'm picking from what you're saying, Kuti. We need to go out there, step in the water, see how deep it is, make mistakes, grow as you go. But the moment you just sit home, you're killing those dreams. The moment you're not willing to put your ambitions or your dreams to test, you won't know how big you can grow. Is that what you're saying?
Exactly. Don't worry much about what the next person is saying. You need people who give you the positive energy, because there are so many pessimists, but we need optimists, people who see opportunities.
Thank you so much, Takemore, for coming to the show.
It was good, and I appreciate it.
I wish you well in all your businesses. I wish you well. May your brands keep growing.
Thank you, and all the best too.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I was with Takemore Mazuruse as he was taking us through his journey when he hit his rock bottom, where he is right now, a boy from Zaka, now in the streets of Harare, making it as an entrepreneur and a development worker. Let's not forget his profile as a journalist as well. Till we meet again to another episode of Rock Bottom, stay blessed. I'm Zolile Makeleni.